How much water does it take to sweep a car or even a person away? Well, the answer is pretty simple. I hope Coach Urban Meyer is watching this morning. You could put this on the field. I still have 5 years of NCAA eligibility, right? More importantly, delete those random friend requests and only add friends that you know in real life. There were 10 saws rotating and hanging off of this helicopter. All had 10 inches in diameter. That is a diameter slightly larger than this basketball. This building is built to withstand an EF4 tornado. Makes it hard to get a cell phone call in there, let alone a live shot.
Harrison?
Hey guys, NBC4 has just obtained a letter written by one of the 9 witnesses interviewed in the original investigation, which resulted in the firing of OSU marching band director Jonathan Waters. Because it eats about 18 to 20 hours a day. My, oh my friend, you are hungry tonight. Cars are whizzing by. This is Summit Street right here. And neighbor after neighbor tells us about the speeding problem, so we took our radar gun and we got those results as we followed the cars speeding on Summit. CPD has told me they are trying to see any cameras in the area to see the cause of this accident. They have currently reviewed 1 camera and are looking for more video.
We first told you about sensitive information found in files sitting in a Columbus alley last night. NBC4's Harrison Hove continues his investigation tonight, and he's tracked down the source of those records.
Yeah, what a story. Imagine your livelihood, all your personal information, numbers, contact information in a folder just like this, sitting out in broad daylight. Today we dug deeper. We got an explanation. We found a paper trail of potential wrongdoing, and we learned about a shocking indictment.
This is serious.
Documents trashed.
I'm really in shock.
Boxes full of personnel files left here.
That's me. That's my social security card.
That driver's license.
That's me. All this is my information.
Files from Hearts of Hope Institute.
Something needs to be done about it because this is not okay.
We tracked down Hearts of Hope Institute Executive Director Michelle Haddon to get answers. We wanted to know how all these sensitive documents found their way here.
When I contacted Public Storage, they had informed me that my space had been sold.
Behind on bills.
I was able to get a lot of the documentation out of storage. However, there were some items left.
And ultimately dumped, indicative of deeper problems, an indictment.
There wasn't an indictment on theft.
According to the Ohio Attorney General's office.
There was an indictment on theft?
And an arraignment.
Okay, can we back up the... Yeah, can we back that up a little bit? Because you caught me off guard with that one.
1 count of theft, false claims or billing, and another for falsification. Investigators claim she was billing Medicaid for services she wasn't providing.
There was a pattern of retaliatory acts that were happening against Hearts of Hope Institute, and it was being done by the state. And this whole thing with the theft and falsification was a piece of that. That was like the ending thing to kind of seal the coffin.
Tonight, Michelle maintains her innocence and will fight these charges. She told me paperwork errors and omissions are common in this industry. Haddon feels she's being unjustly singled out by the state. Her trial is set for July 9th. Colleen and Dwayne, this is a story we will continue to stay on top of. Harrison Hove, NBC4.
Harrison Hove is in Greene County tonight, where he surveyed the damage with one of the people who had to be rescued from that house. Harrison?
Colleen, good evening tonight. We've got teacups and some sugar sitting beside in a kitchen without a roof here in Cedarville. A light fixture hanging just 4 feet off the ground. The damage inside, the damage outside. Friends and family are racing to save any items left unharmed in this Cedarville home. Metal twisted around tree limbs, an old grain bin laying in a field.
So the reality's going to hit when I get down there with my camera. Start looking around and taking pictures.
Pictures from sites Sherry has put off seeing for nearly 24 hours.
I couldn't sleep last night because I was just going through every room going, what was there? What did I have? What could I be looking for? What is necessary?
This photographer and designer has instead helped sort through the destruction up the road on her family's farm.
My parents and I have all lost. and my family has lost because all of this is now gone. We have to start from scratch.
There, an American flag laid draping over a suitcase next to an unharmed guitar.
Oh, the farm picture and Grandpa's picture. Oh, this is what the farm used to look like way back when. This is harder than I thought.
I was the only reporter with Sherry as she saw her house for the first time as we salvaged some of her prized possessions together.
The wedding dress from my grandmother. Yeah, and the family photos. So, the antique ones.
All found in the chaos of her tornado-ravaged home.
That's my house.
Wow.
It's one of my pictures. That was my house. There's so much that can't be replaced. So, I know it seems silly to just keep grabbing stuff, but I won't take it all, but I'm getting the pieces that matter the most.
Sherry Dobbins has had a great attitude with this whole process. Friends are here on site trying to comb through some of the debris that still lingers tonight. They are pulling salvageable things and putting them in trailers, trying to keep them out of any light rain that might be existing in the area. Of course, we'll have more on this story coming up tonight at 5:30. For now, we are live in Cedarville. That's in Greene County. Harrison Hove, NBC4.
NBC4's Harrison Hove went to Vinton County, where a little girl's wish has taken on a life of its own.
The sounds of Christmas carols dance through the air as shiny ornaments hang on the village tree. A small patch of snow clings to the ground just as many in the small village of Zaleski try and hold on to the Christmas spirit.
There's not a lot in Zaleski anymore as far as there's a lot, the stores and stuff kind of left like a lot of small towns, and it's one of the things we have. It kind of brings people together.
That Christmas spirit alive in a community so small you could blink and miss it.
Everybody knows everybody.
Population 274, and it's one of the village's smallest residents that has the biggest Christmas wish this year.
I am very, very proud.
How do you like some snowflakes? Going time.
8-year-old Haley Lee May works on a Christmas letter with her third-grade classmates at Central Elementary. But it was a letter to the village council that put her Christmas wish into action.
To the village of Zaleski. For this Christmas, I think we should change some things around.
That change would bring a smile to everyone's face.
Everyone should get one present. I think this is good for the town.
By the end of the council meeting, we kind of put a little bit of a plan together and left it for her to do the work for it.
Usually in Zaleski, not everyone gets a present for Christmas.
I never, ever imagined that she would want to do anything like this. She's an amazing child.
So far, Haley has raised $178, money that will buy presents for the elderly and those with no family.
People are so nice to me throughout the year. They always get me stuff, and they always say hello and good morning. And also, Christmas is about giving.
The true reason for the season, restored by this adorable 8-year-old in her Christmas letter that we could all learn from.
Everyone will get to have a Christmas this year. Sincerely, Haley Lee May.
Haley says she plans to use all the money she receives to buy gifts for the folks in Zaleski and distribute those presents on Christmas Day. In Vinton County, Harrison Hove, NBC4.